Hi, just going to talk to you about 2018-2019 science. And this is probably the subject that has the most resources because of resources I already have. And it's also probably one of the most favorite subjects of the boys. So I decided to do, instead of going along with my 5 in the row science that I thought I was going to do, I actually decided to go with the Sassafras Science Adventures, and this is Volume 1, Zoology. They do recommend going in order because of the story and the plot. So this is actually like reading a chapter book, so that's pretty long for kindergartners, but I mean, this is going to get you through half of the year of your science. And it's about 2 twins that don't do so well in science, and so they're shipped off to their uncle's house. I don't know if it tells you where, but they use, like, this is the funny part to me. They use invisible zip lines, because that's very scientific, to get around the world to learn about things. So, obviously for this, they're learning all about animals. And so they're also traveling the world, which is touching on geography. So my kids are going to get a lot of geography this year because they will be getting it in science as well as in 5 in a row. So this right here is what you will read your story from. And this is your guide. And this is what tells you how to do different things. There's also a book that's available for your kids to do kind of like notebooking. I knew my kids would not do that. They're just not at that stage yet, so I did not purchase that. We will probably do a poster for the food chain as well as habitats, and we'll talk about vocabulary, but I won't expect them to write it down or like anything like that. We will do some of the activities they tell us to do, because there's always like a project or an activity or something for you to do, and we will probably do that. And then they give you like different books that you can read on the different animals and that type of thing. I'm just using what I had, but this right here is recommended. Kingfisher's First Encyclopedia of Animals for the young ones. I do believe there's a DK Animals book, and I don't know if it's the one that I have or if it's a different one. I think it's a different one because it might be called Encyclopedia. I don't know. But this one's what's recommended for the kids that I have, like the age group that I have. Okay, you ready? Because this is going to be a lot. Oh, let me show you something else real quick first. I actually purchased this. I think it might have been $5 or something like that from the Sassafras Science website. And this is actually coloring sheets that they have for Volume 1. So when I'm reading, my kids have something to do to keep their hands busy. And they're not the greatest by any means, but like there's a chicken. I know you can't see all of it, but there's pictures from like the story and pictures of the animals that they talk about. And so that's what this is. Okay, we're gonna put that. This stuff I have had for a while. I used to be part of Animal Trackers Club. That's what it was. Animal Trackers Club, and we got a few boxes from it, and then I canceled it because we weren't using them. Because really, we needed 2. It used to come with like a little tin that you got to put magnets and stuff in. It came like with a zebra fact sheet. This is just one of the shipments, and we're going to be learning about zebras. It also came with this picture as well as a track, which is kind of cool. It came with a magnet because the little tin that it came with. This is called Magic Noodles, and the cool thing is it came with 2 of them, which is perfect because I have 2 boys, and what you do is you wet these. They're like packing peanuts, and you put them on the zebra. So we can do that little activity. Now here's the bad thing. I only have 1 of these, so I don't know what to do with that. But anyway, it came with a zebra mask. And then it always came with a little figurine. Now, these apparently are Savannah animal cards, which is awesome because we're going to be learning about the Savannah in this. This is where you're supposed to put your little animal tracks on that ring. One of these came with these, which we already used, and I just pulled the stickers back off because we used foam stickers. We're probably going to use these again. This actually talks about Africa. Then we're going to be doing a lion. So here's one with a lion. Picture of the lion. If anybody's interested in animal tracks, or animal trackers, what was it? Animal Trackers Club. It actually was pretty cool. This has more information. And this one came with a mask too, but I only have one. And I will have to make a copy of this because it only came with one. And it actually came with yellow and brown do-a-dot markers. That was kind of cool. Another one was giraffe. And of course, oh, here's the lion's magnet. There's only one mask because obviously I only had a subscription for one. The giraffe magnet. The giraffe track card. The facts card, which they all have like some kind of little story thing on the back. And this right here is scratch art. And it's probably just one, but I don't know that for sure. But I thought now would be a great time to use some of that stuff that we never used. I wish we had used it, but I purchased, let me see here, some of these cards from sparklebox.co.uk. Did I purchase them or did I get them free? I really don't know. But they're all sea creatures. These are, because we're going to be learning about some of the ocean, the creatures. So I've got this. And then I got these from Montessori something or other. I can't remember. And it doesn't say on them. And this actually has like animals of the savannah, animals on a farm, animals in the ocean, butterfly life cycle. I just thought we could use those. Now, I've had this for quite a few years. I got it from Goodwill. The Magic Crystal. It's a wildlife adventure game in a book. So I thought we could use it. Animal Atlas, I think we've had it for a year or two. Children's Encyclopedia Earth. I purchased it last year. This is another Usborne, Shine a Light, Secrets of Our Earth. I show pretty much one of these in every one of these curriculum videos. It gives you information on one page. You're supposed to shine a light through the back with your flashlight, and I can't get the page turned. And then it shows you what's supposed to shine through. I bought this last year sometime from Goodwill, Growing Frogs. And so this is actually talking about the life cycle of frogs. I think it's a fictional story, but it includes that. I just pulled this out of a workbook. It's just the life cycle of a butterfly. I don't remember where I got this. Maybe eBay. Giant Science resource book. It's Evan Moore. And this has a ton of stuff in it. Like a ton. But I actually pulled it out because it has a lot of information about animals. And the animals that we're going to be studying. This is old too. How Will It Grow? Peel and Stick book. And this comes with like stickers. And I thought this would be good because it had life cycle in it. I think the life cycle of a butterfly and that type of thing in it. Goodwill is the place to go, guys. For real. This is actually from a Ranger Rick. And it's Dive into Frogs, which we'll be studying frogs. So, same thing with this. What is this one? Is this Ranger Rick? Yep. Here come the elephants. We're going to be studying elephants. So I'm just saving these for that. Animals showing off. I think this came from a yard sale. This is like a pop-up book. So that would be fun. This is National Geographic Little Kids Giraffes. We're studying giraffes. I got this from the Dollar Tree like maybe a year or two ago, and it's just all sorts of animals and habitats and stickers. Sporn Children's Atlas, or Picture Atlas, and it goes through biomes, which we'll be studying. These, I think, came from the Dollar Tree as well. In the Wild, just another sticker activity book. And then Usborne, Beginners, Tadpoles and Frogs, Eggs and Chicks, Above and Below. This is from Usborne as well, about animals above and below. Melissa and Doug, Make a Face. I've had this for quite a few years as well. Just a little fun activity. I found this today at Goodwill. Judy the Elephant. It comes with a poster and a CD. I think it's just a CD. I'm not really sure. I think it is. I think it's a CD. Maybe it's elephant noises. I don't know. But I thought that was cute. We used this past year for dinosaurs, and this year we're going to use it for animals on the map, like where they belong in the different countries. That is a cool resource, by the way. Amazing Animals. This is just a really cool book. So we're going to use it. Wild Reads for whales, piranhas, and other fish. Discovery Kids Factivity. This is Travel Through the Amazing World of Wild Animals. So it's just an activity book. As well as Factivity Atlas, Explore the Wonders of Your World. These are pretty much all things that I kind of had around for years. Dollar Tree had these. We used them for alphabet cards. Which that's what they are. Alphabet flashcards, but they're all like wild animals. And then this is actually a food chain one, and we used these just to match with. But we're going to use them for what they're intended for this year. This is Dollar Tree. It's a memory game with animals. I think I picked up these last year, animals. This is from Target, as well as Animals of the World. These I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I didn't end up using last year. I actually forgot I had them. Die-cut shapes of Arctic animals. And these are just like, they look like savanna animals to me. This right here it's Teach My Toddler Continents and Animals. And it's like this huge puzzle of the world that you put together. And the holes are actually for animals. You put animals on those holes so you know where the animals belong in the world. We're going to be doing spiders, and this is actually a kit I've used for the past 3 years. And it makes spiders, and I got this from Target at Halloween 3 years ago. So this just makes little spiders out of foam. These are Disney Animal World. I was subscribed to this for a while. And so there are these little books that talk about Mickey. And they have like those characters, the Disney characters in it. But then they also have nonfiction information. It's different animals and different information and a couple of different stories, like fictional stories in it. Some that are based on like stories around the world, that type of thing. So I have a few of those. Some of them I actually gave away. That's why, if you can tell, it makes a picture on the side. That's why it doesn't look quite right. Because some of them I actually gave away. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept some of them. Now, what came with that actually? This is a big old play mat that you can fold out. And they came in this nice little box. And they always came with animals. So I have like animal figurines from the ones that we actually did get. So I thought that was kind of cool. It came with other things too, like logs and fences and stuff like that, but I knew that those would just get thrown around and not be used. So this I actually did purchase this year for this. It's called What Are Food Chains and Webs, because I don't have any information, and I think that's important for the boys. I was given this. It's an old reading language arts program book from my nephew, and it had a story. I don't even remember what it was. There is an animal story of some sort in here, and that was the reason why I have it with this information. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's What Animal Am I card game. This is totschooling.net. We've been using this for the past 2 years. I just Velcroed. They pretty much know their countries, though, and where they're at. This is Animals of the World felt map. This is from Target, and it comes with little felt animals that you stick all over your map. We used this 2 years ago. I don't even know where I got it. It's like a little Safari Friends puzzle. Told you I was just gathering up all the stuff I have. I think these came from Target. They're habitat matching game. They're double-sided, so the cards and the mats are double-sided. Dollar Tree's Life Cycle of a Frog. And then I have the DK Animal Book. Over 1,000 fantastic animal facts. Encyclopedia of Life. The Usborn Children's Encyclopedia. And I actually picked these up recently. I had never seen them at the Dollar Tree. It's Let's Learn Science sticker and activity book. And I thought this was kind of cool. Because, I mean, it's got different things in it, like recycling and stuff, but I found out that it had biomes in it. So, I thought, what a great way to kind of confirm that for them. Oh, and classification of animals, too. Birds, fish, reptiles, that's pretty cool. Animal homes. So anyway, there were a couple of things that I purchased, but mostly all of this stuff has just been laying around. We've used it, some of it we haven't used. So that will be it for our science curriculum. And if it goes well, the second half of the year, I might go ahead and do Sassafras Science Volume 2, which is anatomy. So that's it for science, and I will talk to you guys later.